What's going on, guys? TKD, what's the video? And today I was just in class, doing my thing, showing you guys know I'm in college, right? And I was thinking about all of the past games that I used to play back, in the day, back when I was a little kid, back, way little kid. I'm still, young relatively, but just thinking about those old games that I used to spend so much time in, and games that I feel that really, did shape my interest and shaped everything, that I like in gaming, and pretty much everything, kind of like a whole, kind of there's just a bunch of games that really do connect, with other things in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to go over some of them with you guys. I'm probably gonna put top 5. I don't know how many it's gonna be. I'm probably just gonna ramble about a few of them, but let's get right into this. Now, keep in mind here, I am 18. I was born in 1998, right? So I don't have a lot of history, that dates, way back to like NES or anything like that. Or, I have, very, kind of close window. So if you're an older individual watching the video, just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm not over here claiming that, I'm some video game guru or whatever. I just know what I played in the past, and that past only stretches about 18 years. Alright, so starting off, the first game that I can remember, the earliest game I can remember, is definitely Spyro on the Game Boy Advance. So I had the red Game Boy Advance, that little brick thing that would flip open, and you got the cartridge and the back loader, all that stuff, and I played Spyro a ton. I think that was honestly the only game I had for the for the Game Boy Advance. I'm pretty sure that was the only game, but that was pretty much the earliest moments in gaming that I can remember. First-hand account, I know back in the day I used to have a PlayStation 1 that my uncle played a lot, and then I got the PS2, and I remember the PS2, but not so much the PS1. I was a little bit too young for the PS1, and as well, there was these, I forgot what they were called. I think it was like Plug and Play. I think that was the brand. I'm not sure what it was. I'll have a on screen like a little picture of it, but it was this thing where the design of the joystick was the actual game you were playing, right? So whether it be Aladdin, or I remember there was one that was like a Mickey Mouse game, right? Whatever it was, that would be the design of the joystick, and then you would just literally have wires go into the TV, and it would run the game off of the joystick, and you would play the game, right? It was like, lightweight games, nothing crazy, but I remember a lot of those, having them as a kid as well, along with the Game Boy Advance. And then your boy got a little bit older, he got a PS2, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when he got into racing games. I freaking love Need for Speed, man. And to this day, I still love Need for Speed. I love Need for Speed. I played a lot of Most Wanted. I played a lot of Underground 2. Those were just, that was my bread and butter right there. I loved playing racing games. I remember there was a time, believe it or not, there was a time in my life when I was only allowed to play games on the weekends. Yeah, those were the only 2 days I play out of the week, and I was not allowed to play on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whenever night that it was a school night, I was not allowed to play. So what I would do is I would have to wait till the weekend to play my video games. Now what I would do, back, I remember with Underground and Underground 2 and Need for Speed and all that good stuff, I would, wake up early in the morning before school, and there was like a brief half an hour point where my mom wasn't back from work, but my dad left to work and everyone else was gone, and I lived a block down from my school, so I was walk to school by myself. And what I would do is I wake up a little bit earlier, wait till everyone leaves, and then be ready for school, but I'd go on the PS2 and jump on and play a little bit of Need for Speed behind everyone's back. So I had to go to lengths to do this, but that was again one of the biggest games for me, in my opinion. I remember so many memories of me and my uncle sitting down playing Need for Speed, all that good stuff. So I definitely did love Need for Speed, and I still love it, to a degree, right? I don't play any of it on the PS4 or any, of the actual games that come out, but I do play it on mobile devices whenever I can. I pop in Need for Speed on my Vita, and I definitely do just play that, just super casually, guys. Nothing crazy nowadays, but hey, to this day, I still enjoy a good racing game if I can get my hands on one. Another game that was really big in the PlayStation 2 that I feel like I share with a lot of people with, and that is Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront, oh my god, that is honestly one of my favorite games of all time. I remember sinking so many hours in Star Wars Battlefront, man. Star Wars Battlefront that was my game, man, and that really did, really just concrete itself into my life. Star Wars and my love for Star Wars really did stem off of that and off of episodes 1, 2, and 3. And now as an adult, I do understand that 1, 2, and 3 were the worst ones out of the whole Star Wars saga, and I really do prefer Empire Strikes Back. Definitely that's a way better movie than those three combined. But that, hey, I was born in '98, and that's just where I got my love of Star Wars, and was off of the prequels, and that game was definitely a big thing and was a big part of that. And I definitely did enjoy hours on that game. I freaking love Star Wars Battlefront, man. And then after the PS2, all I can remember really in between the PS2 and the PS3 was having a DS and playing a lot of Animal Crossing. Now, I know that's kind of a weird one to throw out there, but I'll just add that in real quick, because Animal Crossing was, a game that I sunk a lot of hours into as well, along with my PSP and stuff like that. But I don't really remember playing a lot of different stuff on PSP. I remember having like a PSP Go later in life and playing Jak and Daxter and all that stuff, but I didn't really sink a ton of hours into the PSP Go. But what I do remember a lot is the Animal Crossing on the Nintendo 3DS. That's something that I definitely feel like I spent a lot of hours, and I do remember that vividly. So I'll just throw it in there just because. And then we get into some more current times here, and that is when I got my PS3 in 2009. Now in 2009 it was Christmas 2009, and I got a copy of Modern Warfare 2 with my PlayStation 3, and at first pumping in Modern Warfare 2, right? At first I did not like the multiplayer. I don't know why, what it was. Maybe I was just so bad at it, but I put the game down. I didn't play it for like 6 months, and then when the summer came around, all my friends were talking about playing online in Modern Warfare 2. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know how we could play with each other but not be in the same room. Like, I didn't understand that. So I popped in Modern Warfare 2 again. I played the campaign. I loved the campaign, right? That's what I feel really got hooked on me, was the campaign of Modern Warfare 2. Definitely hooked me in a way that no other game did, right? And then that's when I jumped into multiplayer straight after that, and that's where I got my love for Call of Duty, to the biggest degree possible, right? And then definitely Modern Warfare 2 was my first Call of Duty, obviously, and it was my introduction to the series, and really what stems my love for Call of Duty, and what still is today, not the strongest of loves, honestly. But Infinite Warfare, I still like it. You guys know my opinion on that. Whatever, you guys can go look at my videos where I talk about Infinite Warfare. You guys know how I feel about that. But just to boil it down to its lowest common denominator, I still love Call of Duty, man. Call of Duty is a great game, and that was one of the games that really did hook me into gaming, and maybe open my eyes and see everybody making games. And I really paid attention after Modern Warfare 2, and actually Modern Warfare 2 is where I found the YouTube scene. I found the YouTube scene through staying up late at night and YouTubing how to play Modern Warfare 2 better, how to be good at Modern Warfare 2, and that's where I found people like Woody's Gamertag, Wings of Redemption, Hutch, Only Z Blade, all of these OGs that have been in the COD community ever since the jump. I found them all through Modern Warfare 2, and that's probably honestly Modern Warfare 2 is probably a really bigger effect than I actually ever even give thought of, honestly, because that's where I found YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I would not be making videos right now if it weren't for Modern Warfare 2. So definitely props to Modern Warfare 2. Props up. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 may have concreted that, but you all know my favorite Call of Duty. That's Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 really was when it became a serious addiction, right? I loved Black Ops 1. I played that game so many, oh my god, I can't even explain to you how many hours I did on that game. There would be nights where I would stay up all night until the sun came up, and that is not even an exaggeration. There would be times where my mom would get off work from the freaking hospital. She'd be like, "Have you gone to bed?" I'd be like, "No, I have not gone to bed yet, Mom. I've been here since I got home from school yesterday." And those were real conversations. I loved Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 1 still remains my favorite Call of Duty to this day. Now, I forgot which summer this was, right? I think it was the summer of Modern Warfare 3. I think that was when, Call of Duty really was taking kind of a dip in its quality, I guess you'd say. But that summer, I was pretty bored, right? So I was hearing a lot about Uncharted. And I think this was when Uncharted 3 dropped, or something along those lines, or just Uncharted was being talked about. And I'm not sure if the game came out, that May or something like that, or that last November, I'm not sure, but it was something around those lines, right? Something like that happened, right? So I thought, Uncharted is a PlayStation exclusive that I have not experienced yet. Why is that? So I went to GameStop. I got all of the Uncharted 1, 2, and 3s pre-owned, right? So it would cost me probably $45, something like that, right? And throughout that entire summer, I played through Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, right? I did it slowly. I didn't want to just burn through them all. I did them slowly, just a little bit day by day over time, and it lasted me the entire summer. And that was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Look, I don't even know how to put into words how good Uncharted is to me. I am the biggest Uncharted fan probably you'll see for a mile. Like, man, my love for Uncharted is stupid. It is stupid how much I love that game, how much I love the characters, how much I love Sully, Nathan Drake, freaking Elena, Cutter, everybody in Uncharted. I love the story. I love what Naughty Dog does with Uncharted, and Uncharted 4 was definitely an amazing game, and it really does make me sad that pretty much the Uncharted series, as we know it from Naughty Dog, is over. Now, of course, the ending has some, things where they could pick it up and do it again, but, as far as the Nathan Drake story, Nathan Drake is done, it's over with, right? And that is super depressing, but, it's, guys, if you have not played Uncharted, please go play Uncharted. Go and play Uncharted. You have no idea what you're missing. It is an incredible game, and it's just amazing. Holy crap! I totally forgot. I'm literally getting sick right now while recording this. I like my stuffy nose. My nose is getting stuffy, but it's not the point. I forgot to mention one of the biggest things in freaking PlayStation 2, and that was Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero. How could I forget that? Guitar Hero. I was obsessed with. I was the best one in my house. Friends would come over and I would beat them all the time. I was a Guitar Hero god. And I can't believe I forgot to mention that. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. And honestly, you would think that I would be more of a DJ Hero fan, right? I bought DJ Hero. I got it for Christmas, I think, at some point. And, I played it for, I kid you not, a day. And we did not touch it at all afterwards. Me and my siblings did not touch DJ Hero with a 2-foot pole. It wasn't even that it was bad. I don't even remember it being bad. I just remember it not being a guitar. It wasn't Guitar Hero. Yeah, it was a DJ set. That's cool, but I mean, it wasn't a guitar. So we kind of just left that alone. All that good stuff. But I'm really, what if a DJ Hero came out today? Like, would they put like Drake, Weeknd, Kanye West, Travis Scott, Big Sean? Like, would they do that? Like, would that work? I don't know. I don't know if that'd work. I'd try it. I would totally try it. Listen, if they put Drake on it, I would totally try it. But who am I kidding? They're never gonna do that. What am I thinking? Oh man, this video got really long and my nose I'm having a sneeze attack. I don't know what just happened here with me. I got this overwhelming sickness right now. But that was been a few of my games that I enjoyed throughout history. I'm about to sneeze right now. Hold on. Oh man, what the hell is this? Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, share all the good stuff down below. I appreciate all the feedback you send me. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.